My colleague who always took credit for my work finally got what he deserved. I'm a developer. Our workflow is simple. Design, code, review, deploy. Nothing dramatic. Except for Daniel. Daniel isn't lazy. He isn't even bad at his job. His real talent? Marketing himself. Especially when senior management is around. Somehow, every success story becomes his success story. I'm more of the quiet type. I do my work, hit my deadlines, and go home. I've never been great at speaking up in meetings, so whenever Daniel subtly claimed shared work as his own, I usually just let it go. Until the migration. We were preparing for a major database migration tied to a new feature release. Not the simple change a column name kind of task. This was a full restructuring of schemas, updating queries across multiple microservices, handling backward compatibility, and making sure we didn't corrupt production data. It took me a full week to plan, test, simulate failures, and write safe rollback scripts. I reviewed every dependency twice. By the end, I knew that system inside out. Next stand-up meeting? Before I could even give my update, Daniel jumped in. So my approach was, I decided the safest way to handle the migration was, what I implemented ensures zero downtime. I just sat there, looking, but silent. Then karma clocked in the next morning. A data inconsistency alert popped up, related to the same migration logic. Our project lead turned directly to Daniel and said, since you handled the migration, can you look into this and push a patch? And that's when the performance cracked. Daniel froze. You can't fake your way through a migration strategy. If you didn't write the scripts or design the flow, it's overwhelming. He stalled, asked surface-level questions, then pinged me privately on Slack asking for a quick overview of the rollback logic. I replied, I'm swamped right now. I'll get back to you. I didn't. 6 hours later, he finally wrote in the main channel. Actually, I didn't write this part. Maybe its original author should take a look? I calmly replied. Sure, I'll take a look. 15 minutes later, the patch was deployed and the alert cleared. My manager walked by, gave me a high five, and said, loud enough for everyone to hear. Thank God we have people on the team who actually understand the system. Daniel didn't say a word. And honestly, that felt better than any confrontation ever could. What I learned. People like Daniel chase applause. But real confidence comes from knowing you did the work. Even if no one claps. I was already planning my exit anyway. Looking for remote opportunities and bigger challenges. I'm not the smoothest talker in interviews, so I prepared hard and practiced answering questions clearly and confidently. By the end of my last interview, the interviewer was genuinely impressed. Maybe I'll get the offer. Maybe I won't. But one thing I know for sure, I don't need to steal credit to succeed. Unlike Daniel.